Time to feed these hungry Steam Deck fans. Give us our content or else, Chris. Hello viewers, another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work, health and strength is good. We're excellent. Alright, now we're talking about this Steam Deck 2 here. I just seen this article on Gaming on Linux. It says this: Valve is still waiting on a generational leap for Steam Deck 2, but it's coming. Alright. It says that Valve gave us the strongest wording yet that a Steam Deck 2 is actually real, although it's still clearly going to be some time away before there's enough of an upgrade. Why do I got a feeling that it's closer than we really think? But anyway, it says recently we had news that the Steam Deck is finally going to release in Australia, and so now Valve have another market open up for future hardware launches. So a few Australian websites managed to get Valve to open up a little to discuss the future of its future, and it's sounding good. It says speaking to review.org Australia, here's what Valve designer Lawrence Yang said about a Steam Deck 2. It is important to us that we try to be really clear. We are not doing the yearly cadence where we're not going to do a bump every year. There's no reason to do that. And honestly, from our perspective, that's kind of not really fair to our consumers to come out with something so soon that only incrementally better. So we really do want to wait for a generational leap to compute without sacrificing battery life before we ship the real second generation of Steam Deck. But it is something that we're excited about and we're working on. Yeah, you know what that means? Start saving your money now. Start today. Anyway, it says here, let me keep going. It says here, also mentioned in the interview, is how they really love seeing all the devices from other companies, even if they're not a fan of the constant device refresh. There are plenty of other good stuff mentioned in the full interview, so be sure to give it a read. It's not exactly the freshest news though, if you've been following along, since I previously covered Valve Little Handbook for the Asia launch. That did make it seem pretty clearly like more was planned. Still, Valve reiterating it's so strong is a great sign. And it says, until then, we still got plenty to look forward to, like the final release of SteamOS 3.6. It is in beta, which will bring another big system improvement, and whatever this ARM64 and Android stuff is for. Then it says in parentheses, likely a new VR set. Look, this is a good article. So she said, Gaming on Linux here said what he says, Valve gave us strongest wording that the Steam Deck 2 is actually real, although it is still clearly going to be some times away before an upgrade. And then it says, see if I can, it says, what it says, we really do want to wait for a generational leap in computing without battery life before we ship the real second generation of the Steam Deck. But it is something that we're excited about, and we're working on. Well, like I've always told you, good things come to those who wait. Look, I got this is the 64 gig model Steam Deck, and I haven't got the OLED version yet. I need to do an unboxing on it. I need to get one. But me, since I'm satisfied with the 64 gig model, I'm just sitting here waiting on the Steam Deck 2. That's all I'm far as like portable PC goes. That's what I'm waiting on. Me personally. So I told you they were working on it, man. They're working on something. You know, they're in the background working on something. Like I've always told you, with all these AMD news and tech stuff happening. That's just, to me, that's just a diversion to cover any news leaking out about the Steam Deck 2. But they are working on it, man, and they're looking for a generational leap. But it makes me think too. Like, I wonder if they. I'm wondering if they actually have the product, have the Steam Deck 2 done, and they probably gonna drop it like how they did with the OLED model. Just saying. So you could. That's just food for thought. I'm wondering if they have it done already. So they probably got a prototype already up and running. So they're trying to work out all the bugs and kinks or whatever, and they probably have it. They probably put it in full production, but I'm wondering if they have it done already. But they are working on it. That's for sure. They said they're looking for a generational leap, and the part that got me too, the part that Lawrence Yang brought up an interesting quote in this too. She said it is important to us, and we've tried to be really clear. We're not doing the yearly cadence. We're not going to bump every year, to do a bump every year. There is no reason for that. That is facts. And it says, and honestly, from our perspective, that's kind of not really fair to our. It's kind of what he says. That's kind of not really fair to your customers to come out with something so soon that's only incrementally better. Yeah. In consoles, look, you need in consoles they come out with a refresh like every I think like every 4 years. I think every 4 to 3 years they come out with a refresh when it's needed. So Valve came out with the Steam Deck LCD, the 64 gig model, 256, 512. And I've said this before, to me the first 3 was a test run, and to gather information and feedback, and to see what they need to improve on the first original 3 models. And when they gather all the information that they needed, the Steam Deck OLED was already in development, so they were just gathering information and then adding it to the OLED version, and then all of a sudden they released the OLED. I did a video about a week or so ago talking about when they were talking about the Steam Deck is about 2025 and the Steam Deck. I can't remember the article, but the OLED is fine right now. The OLED is fine with the updates that it's getting, and with FSR4 with FSR4 in the loop. It's coming out next year. The OLED is fine, and with the games that are coming next year, the Steam Deck, the OLED is fine right now. That should give Valve time, to keep working on the Steam Deck 2 and then release it when they see fit. So, releasing is like coming out with a Steam Deck, the LCD, and then the next year you come out with the OLED. That's not fair to the consumer, because not everybody has the disposable income to to spend money like that. So she made an interesting point about not coming out with a new upgrade every year after year after year. I think sometimes when people do talk about these handhelds, they want to make it seem like you got to have a refresh every year. No, you don't. You got to wait like between 3 to 4 years before you finally come out with a newer version of the model that you have. So right now the Steam Deck OLED is year 1, probably year 2. So it'll be another year before we see the Steam Deck. It'll be probably another year or 2 before we see the Steam Deck 2. So like I said, we just got to be patient and just wait on them until they release it. So, but in the meantime, start putting your money together, because that time is approaching. Yeah, put your money together. You know, that means that if you got a Steam account, add some funds to it, week by week. You know, whether it's $10 or $20, you know, add money to it. You know, because that day of the Steam Deck 2, it's coming, and of course there's let's not forget about the big AAA games that are coming next year too, with the likes of GTA 6, you know, and a new Batman game that's in the works. All these games that are being worked on behind the scenes. They will show. They'll show up in 2025 to probably 2026. So you gotta have. I mean, you gotta have something, you know, to run those games when that time comes. So yeah. But in the meantime, man, start putting your money together, man. Yeah. So you know, I mean, so when that time comes, you're ready to get it. You know, between now and before the Steam Deck 2 launch, you should have plenty of money in your Steam account by then. So yeah, get ready, boy. But they say they're working on it. Yeah, it's coming. So anyway, if it comes with a 8-inch screen, as long as they have the same button layout, an 8-inch screen, we're good. And whatever the specs is, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, you know. So, but in the meantime, man, put your money together for it, you know, because it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell out. It's gonna sell out when it first comes out, though. The orders are gonna go out quick, out the door quick. So yeah, the moment news break on the release date, man, that first shipment is gone, man. It's gone. So yeah, you know, some of us like myself and others, we got the 64 gig model. We haven't even bought the OLED yet. We haven't. You know, we probably need to get one. Or some of us, like myself and others, we just sitting there waiting on the 2. So yeah. So you know, good things come to those who wait, man. But in the meantime, save your money, man. So yeah, it is coming, though. You know, it is coming. It is coming. With the move that, you know, AMD is moving. I mean, with the move that AMD is making, you know, with all these, with RDNA 4 and Zen 5, Zen 6, then there's talk of a Zen 7. Good things come to those who wait. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video for y'all to enjoy, though. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek fan. Over 36. Come on. Peace.